It's now time for the morning show on XL7-TV.
Good morning. Welcome to the morning show on XL7-TV. I'm Bob Ricknwell. This is Scooter.
Whoop, whoop.
Scott Callis.
How are you?
You know, it's just another Monday.
On a Wednesday.
It is a Monday on a Wednesday.
What was yesterday?
Monday on a Tuesday.
Oh, so you've had 3 Mondays. This is your third Monday.
Absolutely.
I'm just trying to figure that out.
Yeah. This is Monday times 3.
Do you ever get a Tuesday or a Thursday or
I try to go from Monday to Friday.
Monday to Friday? So you go Monday, Friday?
Yeah.
Well, that sucks because usually Monday's your worst day.
Yeah.
So if you have 4 Mondays.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be going from Monday to Friday.
Yeah.
Maybe you could do like a Monday and then a Friday. That'd be nice.
I'd never get anything done then.
Oh, yeah. And nobody claims you want to get anything done. I'm just saying.
Oh, no, that's the whole point. I'm really busy on Mondays, so that way if I have Monday, I get a lot done.
Oh, okay. So it's a good thing.
No.
Is what you're saying.
No, I'm wore out. Wore plumb out.
I get that.
Wore plumb out. We haven't finished. We haven't been back to my house before 9:15 any night this week, including Sunday.
Well, that's good because you don't make any money at your house.
That's exactly right. That's where the outgo comes.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah. How about you?
I've been good. Just been working on some projects in the evenings and trying to get some things caught up.
Are you getting anything done, though?
No.
Big difference between working on a project and finishing projects.
No, I'm getting close. I'm finishing up one of my boats, and I'm getting really close.
Getting really close.
Yeah.
River or lake?
River. I got 2 river boats that I've got. Both of them I'm working on. One of them, the engine's in the shop, just getting tuned up and stuff. So
then it's going to be time to work on the lake boat.
I don't have a lake boat anymore.
Yes,
I sold it.
You have a lake boat at your house.
I wouldn't call that a lake boat.
You can use it on the lake.
You can use it on the river.
You can use it on both. But
you can use either.
It is a V-type boat, so you can use it. Yeah.
I've had
It's more of a lake boat than those river boats you have.
Oh, true. I like when you're on the river, those wider aluminum flat bottoms. That's what I'm used to. Mm-hmm. I grew up with them. I like the stability of them a little bit better. They work better than the narrow fiberglass. Now your boat is a fiberglass boat. It's a wider though. Mm-hmm. I mean it's a nicer boat, and it's going to be a good boat.
Yeah, it's not necessarily made for the river, but you can take it on the river.
Yeah.
I hear raindrops. Good.
It was raining when I first got here earlier, and then I think it quit for a little bit. And there's not a whole lot on radar, but there's something out there.
Sounds good though. A little pitter patter.
Yes. I used to live in a house that had a metal roof, and I used to love it when it rained because it put me right to sleep.
I don't know if I like it that much. You know why I like it?
Well,
see them dollar bills just popping out of the earth.
Yeah, you watch the grass grow. We needed the rain, though.
We do need a little bit.
We
of rain.
need a slow soaker, and we need it.
But it needs.
I know it messes
truly,
with
I joke about it all the time, but it really needs to happen from like 9 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
Until 3 or 4 in the morning, so the sun's not evaporating it out.
And these hard hit little cells don't do anything. They dry up in an hour, and
all they do is hit the dust, and they're gone.
We need a slow soaker overnight, just
4 or
kind of
5 hours
steady
overnight. Yep, that'd be good. Let's put it in our request.
Okay, you put that in the prayer.
There you go. Time for the morning prayer, brought to you by Roller Funeral Home of Arkansas. 29 locations serve you, 1 in Memphis, Tennessee. With all our respect, it's not just their motto, it's the way they do business. And now, time for the morning prayer. Lord, this morning we come with sadness and sorrow in our hearts, Lord, and we pray for the family of Ryan Mallett as he, at 35 years old, has lost his life in a tragic swimming accident in Florida. Lord, we just pray that you'll be with the lives that he left behind here on earth, the number of football players that he's touched over the years, his previous teammates, not only in the NFL, Lord, but in his college ages, and the ones he played football with throughout his career. Special prayers for the football team that he took over down at Whitehall, last year, Lord. We just pray that you'll be with them young men as they are taking this quite hard. And for the local bombers here, Lord, that we have, that Coach Mallett touched their lives as well, and the coaching staffs that he's worked with over the years. And we just pray for the Ryan Mallett family this morning. Lord, we just thank you for who you are and what you mean to us in our lives, Lord. And we do thank you for the rain that you're giving us right now. And Lord, we just continue to ask you to bless us and keep us safe. In Christ's name, amen.
Amen.
Roller Funeral Home. Highway 5 North, just past Hospital Drive. Look for the biggest American flag you've ever seen. Take a right-hand turn, go in there and visit with them about pre-planning, cemetery services, cemetery plots, funeral services, the mausoleum, and such. Roller Funeral Home, with all our respect. Their phone number is 870-425-2161. If you don't know where the nearest Roller Funeral Home is to you, give them a call. They'll be glad to help you. Roller Funeral Home. Now it's time for a quick word from Bob and Linda Zador, the Z-Team, Century 21 Lynn Realty. 870-405-0793 is their number. Retiredtoarkansas.net is their website. We'll be back in just a moment.
Oh, honey, we've had such a wonderful vacation here in the Ozarks. I really hate to go home.
I know. The lakes, the rivers, they've all been great for fishing. Oh, and the boating and the swimming.
And the people are so nice in the stores and restaurants.
Let's call an agent and see if we can make Mountain Home our new home.
Call the Z-Team, 870-405-0793. Century 21 Lemac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East Mountain Home.
870-405-0793. Hello, Z-Team?
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. It's time for the weather, the dam reports, and lake levels, brought to you by Bob and Linda Zador, the Z-Team, Century 21 Lemac Realty. 870-405-0793 is their number. Retiredtoarkansas.net is their website. If you go there, click on live views, this is what you get to see. Woohoo! Pretty good shot there. A little bit on the dark side, but those things up above the land level, Scooter, those are clouds.
Really?
In case you forgot what they look like. And
we'll take a picture of that.
That little haze coming down,
this.
that'd be rain.
Woohoo!
Looks pretty good. What you're looking at is a shot into Cotter, Arkansas from the Marion County, Arkansas side. You can't hardly see the Rainbow Bridge, but it's over there on your left. Contractor's Trust is off to your right. City of Mountain Home would be far off to your right. City of Bulls Holes to your left. Straight ahead is the state of Missouri. The baseball field is down in there. You can see it. Click us another shot here. Maybe we can.
Okay. I got the water.
Got the water.
The shot before your shot.
The shot before the shot. What's really moving?
Mm-hmm.
And it's low.
There's a boat.
There's a boat. Beautiful White River. We call this God's country. If you'd like to take a look to see what's available in our area for sale, you can give them a call. Go to their website if you want to take a look. Retiredtoarkansas.net. If you see something that you'd like, give them a call at 870-405-0793. Talk to Linda. We're going to look at some temperatures. Currently in Mountain Home at 69, Harrison is 69, Batesville 70, Yellville 68, Marshall, Arkansas is 68, Salem is 72, Mountain View 68, Calico Rock 69, West Plains, Missouri is 72, Springfield, Missouri is 73, Poplar Bluff in St. Louis, Missouri is 70. It is definitely getting to be summertime. We'll take a look at the radar as we pan out a little bit. Let the radar catch up with us. And if it ever will.
I know it will show a little bit coming through here this morning. There it is.
There
it's
you
showing.
go. Little light sprinkles going through the state of Arkansas this morning. A little bit heavier up around Iowa, some in Wisconsin, Minnesota. Down south looks like it's pretty clear. We're going to zoom back into Arkansas. From Rogers to Blytheville, Fayetteville over to Jonesboro. At about 10 o'clock, all the rain that's in the area is going to be gone, but for right now, there are some light showers going on, as you can see right here in the radar, from Rogers over to Mountain Home. But like I say, around 9 o'clock, that's all going to dissipate out of our area. Jonesboro is going to get a little bit heavier rain sometime around between 8 and 9, and then it'll be totally out of the area by noon. Arkansas will be cleared up from Rogers to Blytheville, Fayetteville, Jonesboro, Fort Smith, over to Memphis, Conway, Little Rock, Hot Springs, Pine Bluff, Texarkana, and Greenville, Mississippi. By noon, the whole state is going to be cleared up.
I don't think it's going to be enough rain to help, Bob.
I think it is.
Do you?
Oh, yeah, anything helps, Scooter.
Well, I get that.
But if you take a look at the watches and warnings across the state, all this red right here across the southern part of Illinois, over into Kentucky, Kansas, Oklahoma, and northwest Arkansas, that is heat advisory, and it is going to be hot. Excessive heat warning throughout the remainder of Arkansas, north central Texas, northern Louisiana, nearly all of the state of Mississippi, over into Alabama, into Tennessee. It is going to be heavy duty. Excessive heat watch in northern Illinois, Iowa, Wisconsin, Michigan, Minnesota. And what's this darkness over here?
I can't read the name, but second row, or third row to your right, second from the bottom.
Another excessive heat. Well, what is this one then?
Which one you on, the gray?
Yeah, right here.
What's all the way?
Air quality? Is that air quality?
Yeah, that's air quality alert.
Yeah, so I was calling that excessive heat warning. That's air quality. That must be still from the smoke from Canada. Pretty exciting, all that smoke from Canada. Showers likely, then sunny, high of 97 today. Heat advisory for our area. Mostly clear, low of 75 tonight. Tomorrow, Thursday, is going to be heat advisory, high of 104. Mostly clear tomorrow night, low of 77. Friday, 103. Partly cloudy and low of 76 on Friday night. Saturday, chance of thunderstorms, high of 97. Saturday night, chance of thunderstorms, low of 71. And Sunday, chance of storms, high of 91 degrees. Sunday night, going to be down low, going to be low, cold, 69 degrees.
Woohoo!
Next Monday, high of 94. Next Tuesday, high of 92. Pollen count. Tree pollen low today, none tomorrow, none on Friday. Grass is high today, high tomorrow, high on Friday. And on ragweed, we've got moderate today, none tomorrow, none Friday. Lake levels and dam reports. Lake Norfolk, 556.38, which is 4.38 above full pool. There are currently no generators running there. Lake Bull Shoal, 660.09, which is 1.09 above full pool of 659, with one generator going at minimum flow. They'll change this drought monitor tomorrow. Is that what they do it on Thursdays?
Thursday about 9 o'clock, so Friday we can.
So Friday we'll talk about the drought. I would imagine if we get a little bit of rain would be nice, because if they don't, I'm afraid they might have to start issuing some fire bans, burn bans.
Yeah.
As dry as it's been, it's going to mess up 4th of July. So we need a little bit of rain to happen pretty soon. So that is lake levels, dam reports, and all the weather updates brought to you by Bob and Linda Zador, the Z-Team, Century 21 Lee Mack Realty. 870-405-0793 is their number. Retiredtoarkansas.net is their website. These are realtors you can recommend to your friends. I say they're always busy, but never too busy to help you. You're watching The Morning Show on XL7-TV. We'll be back in just a moment.
Hi, Brett, Fritz, and Paisley here at Mower Warehouse on Buzzard Roost Road. Mower Warehouse has the largest selection of Ferris zero-turn mowers in stock. 0% financing available. Mower Warehouse also services all brands of mowers. We offer free delivery. Come see us for all your mower needs. That's Mower Warehouse on Buzzard Roost Road, where your business is appreciated.
Going on now through June, up to $500 off select mowers at Mower Warehouse, with no money down and payments as low as $89 per month.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. It's time for community news and happenings brought to you by Mower Warehouse. Mower Warehouse is located on Highway 178 East toward the bypass, about a quarter mile off the bypass on the right-hand side of the road. But you'll know you're there when you see the mowers in the air.
In the air. Air.
Catchy.
You got to make a big thing out of it. I like it.
Not that big
I like it.
You
I
like
like
it?
it though.
Yeah.
I do. I give you credit. Every squirrel will eventually get a nut, and I like that one.
Yeah. I could go there, but I won't.
Yeah, we're not. We're going to move on.
It's probably
we got
a good
show.
idea.
We got a show to do.
Mower Warehouse is the area authorized dealer for Ferris mowers with the cool suspension.
Spring. You got
Summer.
to throw spring in there.
Summer suspension.
Yeah, true. But it's got these real cool springs on the front, and it's kind of the independent top of
Got a
front
nice little
suspension.
pivot in the front, and it
Yeah.
kind of bounces up and down, and supposedly keeps you from bouncing. I don't know. I've never driven one. I'm gonna have to go see him.
You gotta try one.
I have to go have him give me a demo.
I want
for
one
a
of
day or
those
two.
big. He's got one of those big commercial stand-ups that you lean forward and it kind of wraps around your legs. And
Scooter.
I want to try one of those.
Scooter.
Yes,
Still
sir.
wearing that knee brace?
Yes, sir.
Stay off that stand up.
Sure. I just want to try it.
Yeah. Parts service, if you've got a mower that's broke down, you can't get it to them, give them a call. They'll be glad to come out and pick it up for you and bring it in and work on it and bring it back to you. If you need some parts that you've been checking out on eBay or Amazon, go out to Mower Warehouse and see what they've got. Good chance they may have it, save you some shipping money and save you a little bit of time.
And there are only a couple days left of the rebates.
I think rebates quit Friday.
Yeah, that's on the 30th. Is the last day.
That'd be Friday.
If you're interested in saving some money, if you're looking for a new mower, they got 0% financing. They got no money down. They can do a lot to help you get into a new mower. Plus, they've got those major rebates that are going on, but they're only going on through the end of this month. So you got 2 more days and get in there and save some money.
Get in there and get some money saved. What do you got for community news? Anything?
No,
Me neither.
I think we've got, and we'll be talking
Well,
talking
I'm
about
not
it.
really going to push on that Northwest Arkansas wellness thing because that's our guest today. So
Yeah, he's going to be talking about that one.
we'll see if we got anything on the news.
Oh no.
The health professionals are sharing tips on how to deal with this extreme heat. Biggest thing is if you got a fan, make sure it's on and stay inside.
If you work outside, don't go from the AC to the heat to the AC
Don't
to the
be
heat.
running in and out. Nope.
That'll make your body break down quicker than anything.
And I'm also going to tell you, if you're out driving around in your car, crack a window. You may have your air conditioner on anyway, but go ahead and crack your window so you're not cooling your body off so much and then getting out into the extreme heat.
Put your body in a shock.
Yeah, it's just not a real good thing to do. Let's see here. It's really not a whole lot. Did you hear about the hailstorm that they had down in Mountain View?
No.
A lady that used to work for me down in Dallas, her daughter bought a place at Mountain View, and they're part-time Dallas, part-time Mountain View. Grapefruit size. Huge.
I bet that did some damage.
Completely through the back glass of their car.
Oh, I believe it.
Yeah, there's no bouncing off it. Grapefruit size, it just goes.
Just wonder how many dents and stuff. And
Oh, just imagine that car dealer down there.
oh yeah.
Be a hail sale down in Mountain View, I bet.
Oh yeah. Just get rid of them. Get them out.
Yep, get them done. Anyway, there's really not a whole lot to talk about as far as community happenings. It's a slow time of the year right now, right before the 4th of July, and after red, white, and blue, over to the 4th, it's things slow down a little bit. Then they start gearing up for school, and it'd be kind of exciting. But
Heck
Kick
yeah.
Cancer in the Bass is still something you want to talk about. They'll be registering their teams for it starting in September. I believe September the 18th is when registration starts. They've got enough room for 75 boats for that.
It's a big tournament.
It'd be a big tournament. If you want some more information on that, you can get a hold of them at the hospital. You can call Melissa Hudson at 870-508-2273, and she'll be glad to help you. Kick Cancer in the Bass. The proceeds go to help Pite's Cancer Support House. Scooter, that's really all we've got this morning as far as that kind of stuff goes. So let's take a break, get our guest in here, and we'll continue on.
Sounds good.
Mower Warehouse, Highway 178 East toward the bypass. Like I say, you'll know you're there when you see the mowers in the air. And there you go. You're watching the morning show on XL7-TV. We will be back in just a minute.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detailed services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, it's our desire that you think about finding a way to live your life to the fullest while living with a serious illness. If you ever need help and support, we provide a team of healthcare professionals and volunteers that will support your physical, emotional, and spiritual aspects of life while doing the same for your family and caregivers in the comfort of your own home or wherever you call home. When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, we hope that you grant us permission to walk on the journey with you. Your not-for-profit option since 1979.
When you're out of town, make sure your pet is with someone who will love them as much as you do. At 201 Pet Salon and Resort, your pet is cared for just as they would be at home. 201 Pet Salon and Resort is the only all-suite climate-controlled and air-filtered boarding facility in the area with private and spacious rooms to keep your pet relaxed. And with over 3/4 of an acre of fenced play area, your pet will receive the proper exercise they deserve. 201 also offers professional grooming services. Your best friend is in good hands at 201 Pet Salon and Resort in Mountain Home.
All you've ever wanted was a place to write your story. You hear it's not the right time to buy or sell a house, but really, the best time is when it's right for you. The real estate markets, they change, they go up, they go down. One thing that doesn't change is where you want to be in your life. The professionals you team up with will make your story happen. The Z Team are the professionals you need to hire for your next chapter. So call the Z Team at 870-405-0793, Century 21 Lemac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East, retiredtoarkansas.net.
Are you looking for the best barbecue in 2 states?
Holy smokes!
Want the meatiest fall-off-the-bone ribs?
Holy smokes!
The most tender and delicious pulled pork?
Holy smokes!
The tastiest brisket in the Ozarks?
Holy smokes!
Holy Smokes Barbecue and Catering is the only place you need to go. Dine in, carry out, and the best food for your next catered event.
Holy smokes!
We're your mountain home for great barbecue cooking.
Holy smokes!
A higher calling for your taste buds.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment, their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
Kuchenbecker. Yeah, here you go. You want me to phonetically spell it out for you?
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. Yes, sir. We are online. We are live.
I love it. I love it.
Live TV.
We are live.
Ozark Office of Emergency Management for Marion County, Jim Kuchenbecker. Becker. Kick it out.
Kuchenbecker.
Kuchenbecker.
There you go.
Where are you from?
Little up north. I'm a
little,
Yankee. Yeah,
a little up north. Are you this side of the Lake Michigan?
North, yeah. North of I-80, east of 59.
Which little town up there are you from?
Originally from 63rd and Central, Clarington area, Chicago, then Elmhurst, and then Wheaton, and then after that I was down in Central Illinois, where I was police chief down by Peoria for about 10 years, a town called Washington, and then I retired, came down here, and was actually the police chief in Bull Shoals for about 8 years. I was injured in an incident in town, shooting incident a few years ago, and sustained some injuries that I wasn't able to fully come back to work as a police officer, and then this opportunity came up, and after about 39 years in the business, I thought this would be a great opportunity and a great way to continue to be able to serve the public, serve the community. And I was too young to really retire, and I wanted to stay married, and my wife said either I learn to fish or I get a job, because having me at home was like having another grandchild. So this opportunity came up, and I was fortunate enough to be selected for the position, and I started in January, and it was quite a kind of a baptism by fire, because my first week there, Miss Melissa, who also is in the Office of Emergency Management, she was dealing with the ice and snow, and we went from ice and snow to a tornado, so that was kind of a baptism by fire.
But ice and snow, and then
a tornado. Yeah.
All within 3 weeks.
Within 3
Nice.
weeks. So, and
formally introduce your co-host here.
The co-host here is the lovely Miss Melissa Penn. She is currently in charge of mapping, GIS, and addressing in Marion County, and she currently is in the running to become the Deputy Director of the Office of Emergency Management. We should hopefully have an answer on that shortly. She's been an absolute gem since I took over the position. She's exceptional at what she does.
Thank you, Jim.
And she is very, very diligent and just has her heart into service and serving Marion County. And so I'm going to kind of yield to her, because I came in on the whole purpose of us coming here today to talk about the Medical Reserve Corps.
We'll talk about that here in just a little bit.
But I kind of came in on the tail end of it, and I think Melissa would be the best person to kind of discuss what this is all about. But we're just, like I said, we're excited to serve. In the Office of Emergency Management, we're trying to take it to the next level. We exist to serve the community. We exist to support fire, EMS, law enforcement throughout the county. We write grants, we provide training opportunities, disaster preparedness, disaster planning. As a matter of fact, we're working on a project right now. Last year, ironically, we do this annual program. It's called the EMPG project, which is an emergency management grant program that we get through the state of Arkansas, and it funds about 62% of the pay and benefits for my position. It's through FEMA that comes down through the state of Arkansas, and then it's distributed through the 75 counties. Arkansas is unique in the fact that what they do is they want to ensure that every one of our 75 counties has an Office of Emergency Management. And as a result of that, they fund a significant portion of the salary and benefit package of the person who serves as a director. So our project last year, ironically, was a tornado. And not only did we do that as our exercise, but then we had a real tornado. So we were able to see what strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats we faced. And this year what we're going to do is we're going to do a project, a boating accident and a drowning on the lake. So we'll be pretty much evaluating our ability to respond, get the assets necessary that we need, take care of any triage and treating of any injured individuals, and sadly recovery efforts if we lose somebody. So we're building all that in so that we have a number of different police agencies, fire agencies, EMS agencies that are going to be able to come to the table and talk through such an exercise. Because let's face it, sadly we lose folks on both of our local lakes every year to drownings or boating accidents or what have you. So we need to make sure that we are ready to respond and deal with that critical incident when that happens. And so the best way to do that is to do this.
Okay.
So.
It's my turn.
Well, you could have interrupted me.
No, that's rude.
No,
we don't want to do that.
Told you could just give him the ball.
Just give it. Just let. You didn't play football, did you?
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Melissa, where are you from?
I'm actually from Mountain Home. I'm a graduate of class of 2005.
2005.
Mm-hmm.
I bet I had somebody in 2005. For a long time, we had one every year from like 2000 to 12, and it's just unbelievable. So what got you into the Office of Emergency Management? What got you interested in doing that type of work?
Well, I had college. I went to college, and I have an associate's in criminal justice and a bachelor's in criminology.
Where'd you go to college at?
Arkansas State.
Here or Jonesboro?
ASU, Mountain Home, and online through Jonesboro.
Okay, cool.
I graduated in 2019, but I also started my career in dispatch in Marion County in 2019. So before I finished college, I was working as a dispatcher, and I loved it. It gave me an inside view of how the police and the fire and everyone respond, and getting the right people to where they needed to go is key when you're planning.
Cool. And you have been with them how long? Since then, since 19?
There's a 5-month gap, but a little over 3 years total.
Okay. And where is the office physically located for Marion County?
491 Highway 62 West.
In Yellville?
In Yellville.
In Yellville.
It's the old sheriff's office building.
Okay.
We remodeled last year and moved in April this year.
So you're kind of off the hill to the right, the old jail and the old sheriff's office.
The coroner's office is going to be there too.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Cool. It's 7:30. We're going to take a quick break. You're watching the morning show on XL7-TV. We'll be back in just a moment.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
Overhead Door, a garage door company that has been with your family from the beginning, through all the ups and downs of life. From the small repairs to making your vision a reality. Overhead Door, your trusted garage door expert since 1921. Be sure you're getting the genuine, the original overhead door service.
Call Overhead Door Company of North Arkansas today in Mountain Home. At Letty's Mexican Restaurant, we are here to keep you safe during these difficult times, as well as serve you the best Mexican food in the area. That's why we've installed a convenient pickup window for all your to-go and pickup orders, as well as a covered outdoor seating area. Give us a call at 870-435-2532 to order your next meal. And don't forget, Letty's also provides catering for small parties or big events. Experience the best in Mexican cuisine. Letty's in Gassville. If you're looking...
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. This morning we're talking to the representatives of the Office of Emergency Management from Marion County. I'm not trying your name, I'm sorry. But when you were in Illinois, you were a police officer. At what ranks did you have up there?
Well, I was patrol officer to start, and I was a sergeant, and then a commander, and then I moved to another department I interviewed to become the chief, and I was selected in a competitive nationwide search. There were 97 applicants, and I was fortunate enough to get the job. So I've served in a wide variety of different assignments. I look back and I'm incredibly blessed. The 39-year law enforcement career I had, I was able to do things, experience things that not a lot of people are able to do. I was able to be nominated and attend the FBI National Academy. I've been involved in the protection details of just about every president since Ronald Reagan. And I wasn't there with the president. I mean, we weren't slapping each other on the back. I usually was 6 blocks down on a post, watching the limousine go by. But it's just some really amazing experiences. I mean, there've been a lot of I guess a lot of sadness, but also coupled with a lot of victories.
What brought you to Arkansas in the first place?
This is going to really surprise you. I married a girl from Memphis, and of course her family still doesn't forgive her for marrying a Yankee. But when my wife's family lived in Memphis, they came here. My father-in-law started coming here when he was about 11, and he just turned 83. So we had come here when my wife and I were married. My father-in-law, well, I should take this back. My father-in-law worked at Case International Harvester.
Okay.
He's a really smart guy, designs cotton pickers, and he's got patents, and I'm really proud of him. He was an engineer, and he was transferred up to Burr Ridge, Illinois, to the Case plant up there to do work. And of course my wife came with him, and my wife was actually on the police department that I was on, and we met, and one thing led to another. I became her boss, and she couldn't work for me anymore, so she married me. And we had 3 amazing children, and we came here every year. Early on in policing, we weren't making a whole lot of money, and so a trip to Arkansas. Of course, I knew that Arkansas was a state, but I never had been to Arkansas. I very rarely had gone south of I-80, in Illinois. So we came down here, and we really loved it. And we had been coming here every year since we were married. I don't think we missed a year. And when I finally retired, we had decided to come south, and we thought we'd get a summer home here, and we were fortunate enough to find a house right on the lake, and we bought that. And there was not really a plan for this to be our full-time home. And life happened, and one thing led to another, and it's really probably my daughter that got us to come here, because my daughter graduated from college that year, and she wanted to spend a summer at the lake, just to kind of figure out what her next move was. She wanted to be a teacher, but she wanted to kind of decompress. Well, she came here and wound up meeting a local boy, and she got married, and then we figured, well, she's here, and we came, and then my oldest son came down. I'm sorry, my youngest son came down. He became a policeman in Fayetteville, served there for a few years, and now he's over in Collierville, Tennessee, as a police officer. But when we realized that our kids were down here, we decided to make this our full-time place. And I was kind of tapped. I didn't really have the plans to get back into policing, and I was kind of tapped by the Bull Shoals mayor at the time in 2015, who happens to be the police chief in Lakeview right now, David Hotchkiss. He wanted me to be the chief, and I frankly initially didn't want to have anything to do with Bull Shoals, because there had been some issues there. Sure. And I just didn't want that. I'd spent 30 years in policing, and I just thought that that wouldn't be a good fit, and I was kind of drawn back into it. I was only 50 when I retired, and like I said, I don't fish, and I don't have a whole lot of hobbies, so I took the job, and the rest is kind of history.
There you go. Melissa, when you started in the Office of Emergency Management, did you start directly in that, or did you have a stepping stone to get into that?
I started.
You started dispatch.
Dispatch. I dispatched for 2 years. 1 year for part-time, 1 year full-time. I worked night shift, 12-hour shifts. I mean, it was long and it was hard, and I have a family at home. So when I left for 5 months, I left, and then I decided, I really kind of want to go back, and I want to serve my community. So when I applied, I actually applied for the disaster prep, which does the preparations for planning for the disasters, and the cleanup afterwards.
How do you prepare for a disaster?
Well, there's a lot of planning steps. So the Marion County has an emergency operations plan that we're going to be going through and reviewing and making sure our plans are still up to date and accurate. And then we coincide with all of the responding parties. We make sure that they have the support that they need. And during the planning process, we identify questions that need to be asked, or problems that may come up, or that we don't have capabilities of covering things. So then we coordinate with the state representatives at ADAM.
Does Marion County operate under the enhanced 911 system, or are they all is it countywide?
Mm-hmm. It is. So the state is working on, and actually it's nationwide, working on going to the NG 911, which is the next gen 911.
Okay.
It's all been enhanced 911 for several years now. Yeah. Marion County just recently purchased and implemented their new CAD system, which is a computer automated dispatch. So when a call comes in, everything is recorded automatically with the system. So 911, everything's recorded, all the radio traffic is recorded, as well as the dispatchers have a chance to type in their information as well.
Does 911 have separate dispatch than like county police?
Nope, they're all the same people.
They all work together.
They all work together.
And they're all located in the same building as you, or are they over at the sheriff's office?
They're at the new sheriff's office.
Which is the new jail as well.
Absolutely.
The 911 system has been a great thing. It's probably saved thousands of lives across the nation. How has it affected Marion County as a whole?
Oh, I think it gives...
With all these little MCs, 7041s, and all these little county roads everywhere, has Marion County gone to strictly numbered roads, or they still have named roads as well?
So Marion County public roadways are numbered roads. They're the MC 6001, whatever. And then, so Oakland and Promised Land, they have 3-digit numbers for their county roads.
Okay.
As well as Home, the very small area that comes in from Searcy County.
Sure.
It has 3-digit road names. And then there are some that have been adopted by the county that used to be private roads that are named, but all the private roads in the county, which are going to be red sign roads, if you see them in the county, those are going to be named roads.
They will be named roads.
The private roads will be.
What is the difference between a 3-digit and a 4-digit? I know if you Google some of the roads in Marion County, if you don't have that, like 7062, Google will just pull it up as 762. Is there any way to fix that?
I'm working on it.
Is that's something you're dealing with?
That is something that we're dealing with, and mainly it's Google. It's the way they put this information in their system. So if you try to Google an MC 7001, just for instance, you have to spell out Marion County. You can't just type in MC, or it won't pull it up correctly. It'll pull up a house number that may have your road name.
It may not be the right house.
And it won't be the right house. But yes, if you spell out Marion County and you type in the full 4 digits of your road name, or 3 digits wherever you live, you should be able to find where you're going. I'm working with Google. I've implemented uploads of all of our information to Google, so they should be updating, and they should be seeing the updates coming very soon. It's been about a 6-week process so far.
It's a never-ending project.
It is. It is never-ending. It has to be constantly updated, probably monthly, if not every other month.
You know, Marion County is just like Baxter County. We've got people moving in here all the time from everywhere, and they don't understand how the roads are set up and what the numbers mean. The first set of numbers on, like, 648 MC 7004, that is not a true address. What does that 648 mean?
The 648 is your house number, and it's measured specifically.
It is an indicator that how a estimated distance from a something.
Yes, from the main intersection of your road closest to Yellville to the middle of the driveway is how your address point is created and measured. That number that's measured is what's given to you as your house number. And then the road name is the following MC and whatever your road number is.
Right. So 648 would be 648 feet from
roughly
point one. Somehow.
There's a little bit more calculation to it, but yes,
but
that's essentially the idea.
And it's a nightmare.
It's pretty simple once you get the hang of it, but there's a lot of steps involved.
And not only do you have to get involved with the measurements and all that stuff, but then you've got to also get with the telephone companies that deal with those. So then when that number makes a call, a 911 call, it will pop up on the screen and tell you where that call is coming from. How does that work with cell phones?
So
you get all the tough questions.
I do get all the tough questions.
We just talked to him about fishing and stuff.
Right? Cell phone carriers, they log with satellite. And so GPS location is key when it comes to cell phones. If you are in the middle of the lake and you have to call 911, it's going to triangulate your location via your GPS coordinate. When you call 911, it's not necessarily if you have cell phone signal. If a 911 call is made, it's made from the satellite server. It's not made from your cell phone tower. So even if you don't have cell signal, you can still call 911.
I bet people didn't know that.
They probably did not.
That's why you have the emergency on most of the new phones, Androids and iPhones, and it's because you can make that. You'll always be able to use your cell phone. So
I promise you, people don't realize that even if they get in distress in the middle of the lake where they don't have any service, 911 is still the answer.
And with Marion County being as rural as it is, and the topography of the county is just all over the place.
No, it's flat.
Yeah. If you were in at, say, Rush or the Buffalo National Park down on the Buffalo River, there's no cell phone signal down there anywhere.
Right.
Once you pass the canoe rental places going down to the river, you don't have signal at all. But you can still get a 911 call out. I spent an hour on the phone one night on 911 walking somebody out of the park because I could triangulate where he was and tell him where to go.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to tell you, if you're out hiking on the national park or whatever, you usually leave your phone in your car. Don't do that. Take it with you.
Right.
Because it is still a tool. Mm-hmm. It's time for a quick break. You're watching the morning show on XL7-TV. We'll be right back.
For something wonderful and delicious, head on over to Paradise Cream for a homemade ice cream experience. With over 20 flavors like German chocolate cake and sea salt caramel, it's always homemade and delicious. Paradise Cream has something for everyone and also carries dairy-free and vegan ice cream options. So whether you like it in a cup or in one of their homemade waffle cones, you're in for a wonderful dessert experience. Located in Mountain Home next to Ramada Inn or at their Harrison address across from Pizza Hut and Castle Rental. Let Paradise Cream cater your next event because you're on your way to paradise.
Well, folks, have you been trout fishing before?
Not since I was a little kid.
You'll do fine.
Hey, what are you doing?
Aren't you coming along?
See you downriver.
How do you start this motor? I've never been in a boat before.
See you downriver.
Well, folks, have you sold a house before?
Yeah, about 30 years ago.
Yeah. Oh, well, you'll be okay then.
You sure?
Where are you going?
See you at the closing.
Hey!
At the closing.
We should have called the Z-Team.
Hi, Brett, Fritz, and Paisley here at Mower Warehouse on Buzzard Roost Road. Mower Warehouse has the largest selection of Ferris zero-turn mowers in stock. 0% financing available. Mower Warehouse also services all brands of mowers. We offer free delivery. Come see us for all your mower needs. That's Mower Warehouse on Buzzard Roost Road, where your business is appreciated.
Going on now through June, up to $500 off select mowers at Mower Warehouse, with no money down and payments as low as $89 per month.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detailed services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care in Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
When you think
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. We're talking with the Office of Emergency Management from Marion County. You guys have got a big event coming up. It's the Northwest Arkansas Wellness Innovative Readiness Training, July the 11th through the 19th. Tell us what this is all about.
Well, as I said before, I'm going to yield to Melissa to get all the nitty-gritty, but basically what it is it's the Arkansas National Guard in conjunction with the Department of Defense, and they have a 2-week summer camp. And this year, what they're doing is they're bringing all their medical personnel to Marion County to offer for a week long, a little more than a week actually, I think it's the 11th through the 19th. They're offering free medical services, dental services, vision, free eyeglasses, and it's going to be at the Elville Summit School. And the beauty of this is a training evolution for the National Guard. So their personnel are going to be able to practice their craft, practice their skills, to do what they do when they're activated. So it's going to be a full-scale, almost like a MASH type of unit. But they're going to come and they're going to hunker down there, and they're going to have this available. Nothing is based on income. You're not going to be asked for any kind of...
Yeah, it's a total no-cost medical services, yes. First come, first served basis while supply lasts.
Yes, sir.
Melissa, how long have they been doing something like this?
Oh, it's been going on for a long time. The last one that was in Marion County was, I think it was 2017, if I'm not sure on the year, but it's been recent. The Medical Reserve Corps helps with planning a lot of these events. There's been a lot of changes this year. They're actually going to be hunkering down in Baxter County, and they're going to be transferring every morning to the location at Yellville Summit School. We're trying to offer them some fun things to do while they're here, because these are medical reserves that come in and they're devoting their time and making sure that their reserve status stays up to date with the National Guard. But I think it's going to really benefit our county. We really want to get this information out. That way our community can benefit from this event.
The services that will be provided will be medical and mental health, sports physicals, eyeglasses, optometry, a dental exam, extractions and fillings. So they're not just going to be looking at you, they're going to fix you if they can.
They're going to fix you what they can.
That's awesome.
Free of charge, no insurance, no questions asked on income. It's going to really benefit not only Marion County but any residents. I mean, it's available to anybody. It's not just Marion County residents. It's anybody in the Twin Lakes area, whether you're in Searcy County or in Baxter County.
If you can get there, go there.
If you can get there, go there. Yeah.
This is brought to you by the U.S. Department of Defense in partnership with Delta Regional Authority. They're calling it the Northwest Arkansas Wellness Initiative Readiness Training, July the 11th through the 19th. The 11th to the 15th will be 9 to 5. July the 16th will be 1 to 5. The 17th and 18th will be 9 to 5, and the 19th will be 9 to noon. No new patient will be admitted 1 hour before they close, and it looks like the residents need to be 2 years old and older. Uninsured, underinsured, it doesn't matter. If you can get there, go there, and it's a no-cost patient care, no proof of insurance, no proof of identification. If you've got an issue, just bring it to them. Let them see if they can fix you. It's going to be a good time. It's really exciting. How long did it take to put this together? Who put this together? Did you reach out to them, or did they reach out to you?
Well, they have training they have to do every year, and ever so often they have to do their full 2-week deployment of their reserves, and that's for them to practice and make sure their reserves are up to date on their standards and what they have to do. So the planning process, we started going to meetings in March.
Oh yeah.
But that planning had already been ongoing. We got brought in March. So.
How did Yellville, Northwest Arkansas, or North Central Arkansas get picked to be the host of this?
Well, this year it was because one of the reservists that was here the last time requested to be here.
Must be a trout fisherman.
Probably so.
In our meeting, he told us that he had the choice to go to Hawaii or North Arkansas, and he said, "I want to go back to North Arkansas." It's where he was here the last time we had the event, and it turned out to be a great event, and he really wanted to come back. So
you've been involved with this before here?
I personally have not, but some of the people that are helping with the planning process has been.
Do you have an idea what kind of numbers they'll see while they're here? Is there any history that do you know how many they saw the last time they came?
I don't.
Is there a record
I wish I had that number, but like I said, we got brought in March. The planning was already working in the process. The Medical Reserve Corps helped a lot the last time they were here. Marion County Medical Reserve Corps, and specifically Miss Terry Baldridge helped a lot last time.
Terry was amazing.
And she's been involved in this process as well. She would be the person to ask about the numbers.
I could say one thing, that there is a veterinarian in Marion County that offers veterinary clinics for shots. This has nothing to do with this, but I'm just saying, to gauge by the numbers, they'll be at Peel, they'll be at Bull Shoals, they'll be at Flippin, they'll be at Yellville, and they offer low-cost vaccinations for your dog annually. And I can tell you that hundreds, if not thousands of people show up, because I've brought my dogs to that, and I've been the guy that's waiting, and I'm 25 people back. And so I'm hoping getting the word out, if that's anything, we want to serve as many as we can, and the more the merrier. And I think, as I said before, I think this is an excellent opportunity to bring healthcare services to those folks who might not ordinarily go out and seek healthcare services because they don't have health insurance, or their income level is such that they can't afford the copay to go to the doctor. And, no American should have to suffer, whether it's an impacted tooth or bad eyes or whatever. And this is going to afford those folks and everybody else who comes the ability to get treated. And like you said, if you can get there, we'll fix you if we can. And I'm elated that we're doing this here, because Marion County certainly needs that support. Not to mention, folks from the other areas.
Like you said, it's not just a Marion County thing. It's,
right.
We said a moment ago,
Right.
if you can get there, get there. And it's going to be located at the Yellville Summit High School, which is at 1124 Panther Avenue in Yellville. It's just an awesome thing. It's going to be pretty cool. The readiness, getting ready for this has taken you all a while.
It has.
Oh, yeah.
It has. But we're getting excited because it's coming up.
And I'm sure you've got some sponsors that are going to feed all these people.
We do. Miss Terry Baldridge, she's been a lot involved in all the planning process for the food and stuff. She's making sure those soldiers are taken care of. Because it's not just the reserves and the medical team that's coming. There's actually National Guard soldiers that are coming in and helping with this as well. I mean, they're the ones
for crowd control and all that stuff as well.
Yes.
How many numbers do you think they're bringing?
Soldier-wise, I think it's in the 50s.
I think total personnel, there's going to probably be well over 100, because we have the military contingent in terms of the soldiers for the logistics, and then we have the medical professionals that we're bringing, who are also guardsmen. Yeah, so I would say probably close to 100 or more. But again, I just want to backtrack a minute. Miss Melissa mentioned Terry Baldridge. This is like, she opens up her shirt and there's a big S on her chest. She's amazing. She's like Superwoman, and she's very involved, and frankly, she was a key component in making this happen, and she deserves all the credit in the world, because of her involvement. We're going to be able to help a lot of folks, and that's really why we exist.
I also want to mention on the 14th, there is also a blood drive. It's also going to be held at the school.
Okay.
It starts at 9 o'clock. I'm not sure what time it ends, but they're doing a blood drive during the same time.
Who is doing it? Baxter Health, or is it?
I believe it's
Red Cross, I think.
Red Cross.
I believe so.
And it'll be the Red Cross wagon with their motorhome.
Yes.
Yeah, their bloodmobile, I believe.
There you go. That's the word I was looking for. And they're bloodmobile, not Batman. No. So they're going to set up there as well. And it'll be right there at the school.
On July 14th.
I want to go over these real quick because we've got about 2 minutes left before we have to get off the air.
Okay.
This is the Northwest Arkansas Wellness Innovative Readiness Training, July the 11th through the 19th. It's a no-cost medical services, first come, first serve, while supply lasts. The services available will be medical and mental health, sports physicals, and that's a big thing right there. It saves the parents a lot of money. Optometry, dental exam, extractions, and fillings. If you have any questions, they can call you or call the number on this form.
Either.
Give your number out.
870-449-5800.
Or you can call Tina Cole at 870-741-3678. And I'm guessing that's the Northwest Arkansas Economic Development or office over in Harrison. And the hours of operation will be July 11th through the 15th from 9 to 5. The 16th from 1 to 5. The 17th and 18th will be 9 to 5. And the 19th will be 9 to noon. This is an awesome opportunity for you to go get that toothache looked at. Or if you glasses need changed, just go let them help you out.
Absolutely.
We also have one of the things we established with our office is we now have a Facebook page.
Okay.
So we try to keep that. We try to put weather notices and planning notices, and we have this on our Facebook page. So if you want to look there, if you need a copy of that flyer.
I highly encourage you to go check this out. Again, the location will be at the Yellville Summit High School at 1124 Panther Avenue, Yellville, Arkansas. We appreciate y'all taking the time to join us this morning. Hope it hasn't been too stressful for you.
No, thank you so much for having us and promoting this program in Marion County.
You betcha. Thanks a lot for joining us. You've been watching The Morning Show here on XL7-TV. We'll see you tomorrow.